It is now day 2. It's Tuesday, and we're back with some shit to talk about. So, yeah, we just started working, sorta. I guess you could say we're still in training. Obviously, I got training for like the next 3 weeks. But, anyways, yeah, getting a sales job and being so introverted. How is that? What is that like? I'll tell you guys what that's like. It looks like confusion. It looks like uncertainty. It looks like a battle, like them sitting there and training you and you sitting there like, who are you? You know what I mean? And I really believe that this new whole thing of change right now has been such a humbling preservation moment, if that's the word for me, because I thought I was so driven by money and materialistic things and cars and shiny shit syndrome, you know what I mean? But no, how was I fooled? Those things don't really appeal to me as much as I thought they did, Like, when I see cars on the street, I look at it. Wow, that shit looks nice. I keep it pushing. I just don't give a fuck about certain things anymore. I start to question myself. Does that make me a loser? Does that make me a weirdo? Is that a coping mechanism to not want to work? I don't think so. I got a job, right? And I got a job. Why'd I get a job? Yo, Ferris, you should get a job. You should get a job. You just moved. You should get a job. You should get a job. You should get a job. I should get a job. My mom's telling me I gotta get a job. Dad's telling me I gotta get a job. Everybody's telling me I gotta get a job. So I got a job, right? Do I want to get a job? No. I'll tell you guys why. First and foremost, there's not many things that are available right now around me that interest me, that make me feel passionable, that make me actually wake up and get excited for whatever it is that I want to go pursue that is job formulated. So I go to a job, go look at the job, find things at the job that make sense for me to want to be at the job. And I hardly ever come to a point of really finding anything that makes sense. I can sit there and try to fake it. So I'm going to give you guys my sales pitch. Hey, I'm Ferris. How's it going? I'm with Modern Roofing. We're just giving free roof inspections to people that do live in this neighborhood. I was just curious if you had anybody get up on the roof recently. The reason why I'm reaching out to you today, see, bullshit, I fucked up right there. I will go in circles upon how I suck at shit like this, but at the same time, I feel like I'm forcing it, so it's so weird. You know what I mean? That sales pitch is something that I gotta learn in the next couple of days, because I gotta start knocking on people's doors and actually, dip and die from them shooting at me, from them probably getting their dog, doing something crazy and obnoxious, which I hope doesn't happen. I'm only human. Don't try to be a threat, because I might come and do something back. I'm playing with you. But on a real note, seriously, I do feel like I'm forcing this whole job thing on myself right now. I try to convince myself that I'm not, and I really believe that I'm just fucking different. I'm different. I like doing different things. Now, being 20 years old, I'm starting to realize that I'm not into everything that everybody else is into. I like taking adventures. I like long, deep intellectual talks about things that aren't on the surface all the time. I like the uncomfortable things, right? That don't always have to do with money and success and status. I don't give a fuck how you think I am as a person, really, to be honest. I don't care what your idea is on the person that I'm becoming in all actuality, but sometimes I will convince myself that I do care, which is really weird, because it should never be that way, right? But with like a sales job, or with just society in general, the things just how the job market is, it's going to teach you the whole Wolf of Wall Street type of dilemma and dialogue, which when I see, I just look at it, I'm just like, I don't feel like that fits me. So it's like I'm asking the question to myself, like, what am I doing? You know what I should be doing? Working on a clothing brand. You know what I should be doing? Building a business from the ground up. I have finances to be able to do that. Okay? I have finances to be able to do that. I did move out. I do trust God. I do feel like I got to trust myself, knowing myself, right? I'm losing my shit right now, but I know myself. I know I'm not the most overly ambitious person when it comes to doing certain things that he doesn't want to do, so he finds loopholes, to be able to work around those things, to make it interesting, to make it some type of fulfilling in the dopamine brain that I have, that is consumed by the past couple years of being lost in a reality that has been driven by you know, the new age world. So sitting there and trying to be focused for 4 or 5 hours is hard for a guy like me. It truly is. I will be completely up, just straight up, So the whole 8 hours sitting there working at an office, 8 hours sitting there knocking on doors, or whatever the case may be, rots me truly in my spirit. Why? Because I feel like I have something that wants to come out of me as the individual, and that being something that a lot of people do not understand. I know I'm talking to you guys really fast right now, but I hope you guys are keeping up and making sense upon what I'm talking about. But what I'm really trying to put out there is the intuition is trying to tell me something, but am I trying to cope? Am I trying to cope? Do I find it being difficult? That's the question I've been asking myself. I'm sorry. I've been asking myself that. Do I find this thing difficult? Yes, I do. I do find it difficult. Do I want to persevere through that difficult barrier that I got that's coming upon right now? No. No, I just don't. And why do I not want to do that? Because I don't find it interesting for me. I only push through certain type of, I'll say, curriculums upon, and the only way I want to push past and be super devoted, and I would want to be that person that perseveres through that thing that's coming, is when I understand what's at the end of the tunnel that actually makes sense for me. Right? So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with getting a job, but I got the job. They didn't really interview me. I literally just went there and I just started signing papers off the jump, which kind of freaked me out. I'm looking over papers. Who the fuck are these people making me sign these papers? I'm asking questions. Why do I have papers in front of me? You don't even know my fucking full name, I bet. And probably don't even know how old I am. Nothing. None of these people really knew me. You know what I mean? Which is, I guess it's just normal and necessary. You just came to a job. Nobody's really supposed to know you, but it wouldn't hurt to ask me a couple questions. I could be anybody, so it's all weird, it's all weird. But I would love to get a job at the gym. That's another thing. I tried to get a job at the gym. I was on Indeed searching for jobs. No jobs available. I'm like, fuck. Even if I get paid $3,000 a month, $2,000 a month with a gym job, I'm cool with that. I get to be at the gym, somewhere I love to be, around people that want to come to the gym, I hope. You know what I mean? So I was like, fuck it, get a job at the gym. It makes sense because right now I'm not looking for that, $200 million a year type of vibe. I'm not really looking for none of that right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just not really appealed by it. Maybe 2 or 3, 4 years ago, yeah, but right now I'm looking for, who am I? What do I want to do? Why am I here? I'm questioning these things on a day-to-day basis. I do overthink a lot of times, I feel as though, but I feel like I don't also at the same time, because I feel like I get these signals that come through when I'm doing certain things, and I question myself. And half of the time, the things that I'm doing, I feel like now I do because of others. I do because why not? Maybe it's what I'm supposed to do, in terms of me being in society. This is a normal society thing to do. Get a job, see where it could take you, try to build from that job, get experience. My mom was telling me you should get a job to learn how to talk to people. Mom, I'm not illiterate. You know what I mean? I know how to speak to people. I know how to conversate to the people that I'm supposed to resonate with. I'll say that. I'm not going to sit here and try to talk to everybody and speak every single language. Personally, that doesn't appeal to me neither. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's like the whole world dominating thing that I kind of just it just kind of fell from my fucking shoulders. I don't know where it went. I'm devoted in certain areas that I'm starting to see are actually what clings to my soul. You know what I mean? What clings to my spirit. I'm into different things now. I'm not into what everybody else is into. And I feel like that's a hard pill to swallow. Because when you start to filter things out, it gets harder to find the people that you connect with. It's hard to find the jobs that make sense for you, right? I'm an introvert. Sales job. Holy shit. It should be given to the person that's super outgoing, no? To the person that is super jittery. Hey, let's go type of guy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like, that's great. Love those people too. I don't think I'm one of them. And that's cool, you know what I mean? Like, I won't try to be one. I won't try to be somebody I'm not. So that's the thing. I'm questioning myself at this job. Like, I don't think I'm this that you guys are expecting or trying to build. And I love it. Thanks for the hospitality. Me coming here, yo, bro, you were trying to build a monster and give me 10% commission. I like it. I lied. I don't think I do like it. I can sell you guys $1 million. I can get you guys $1 million a year in revenue, and I get 100 grand from that. Fuck. That's another pill I had to swallow. And I'm an introvert. It's a double fucking whammy. It's a weird situation to be in, like I said. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I know that I've worked for the past 3-4 years hustling, and all I can say is that I know, right, what it is to struggle and try to make something out of yourself, you know, and nobody really take you seriously. And you having to get to a point where people are actually just coming to you, you know, because your work speaks for itself in terms of what you have available that is given and provided, you know, and assisted by you. And it speaks for itself, whatever the case may be. So the whole sales thing, I get it, right? The psychology, you got to start manipulating people. I don't even like fucking doing that. I don't want to sit there and manipulate you. I don't really want to do that for this sale. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a paper in front of me that tells me large numbers and I may get a little opposed. I don't think I even will. Like, I don't even think I will then, to really be honest. So I don't know. This is a follow-up video. I'm Baristo. And I'm here just trying to conversate certain things, you know. Talk to you guys about what's going on in the current moment. Sometimes I wish I could just turn the light off in my world and I'm just asleep in the spiritual world, chilling with angels and shit. Fucking with like stuff that's out there that we don't understand that is going to be revealed sooner or later. I know you guys see all the crazy shit that's going on in the news right now. I got to get off that stuff. It's not too good watching everything that's going on right now. I just feel like I'm fighting this spiritual battle on a constant day-to-day basis. I'm like, wow. I want to break, you know what I mean? I want to break, I want to chill, I want to figure myself out. Things are moving fast. I left the city, shit was happening in the city that I was in. I'm like, damn. But who knows? God knows. Inshallah, I will know soon. So, yeah, let's see how tomorrow goes. Next video I make could be, I'm not about to work this job no more. Which I don't know. I don't want to expect it. But, and look forward to that, you know? I want a great opportunity. Don't get me wrong. Although at the same time, I don't want to sit there and be miserable. Like, what am I doing with myself, you know? All the time I'm supposed to be doing something else. So, yeah. But peace and cheers to the people that, you know, watch these videos. Peace and cheers to the people that may be hating right now. I'm going to come out on top regardless. You know why, G? Because I'm trusting the instincts. I'm trusting me at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Money doesn't buy me in either. So the whole, you don't want to make money thing? Oh, shut the fuck up. Get out of my face with that shit. I don't want to hear that. Peace out, though.